nervous and yawning. Hello, indeed. Hello. I'm grabbing a certain fluff ball. What up, Secret Agent Zachary of San Jose, Boston Pouch? How's it going? Teleporting. Okay, Zach. We're teleporting in cities. That seems crazy. The first AI streamer, right? Nice. What up, Justin? And Beauty Thief. Hello. I'm alright. Sleepy. A little sleepy. Hello, Cocoa Pebbles. We got a sheeple here. Because I am... What up, Jigsaw? Scarred. Last time on this crazy game, we saw the last thing I kind of expected. Like the literal last thing. Let's bring you guys up to speed. A little bit low. I tend to talk low. We got Iris. She seems guilty. She was texting Oda. We caught her texting. Then she fell asleep. Then we saw in her dream a TV. We checked the TV. Scary things happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good point. Because I forgot that I changed the settings. Got test results? Nice. So, does this sound better? I think this probably is better. I was testing a lot of new settings recently, so maybe this might sound clear. Possibly. So, let's see. So there's, girly back there who is, sleeping. We saw her dream. Things seemed interesting. By the way, did you guys know that we were a murderer? That's kind of a thing. I'm louder now. Am I more clear? I don't know if I'm more clear or not. Of course, I gotcha. Let's check everything. A binder. It's the sync manual. A long table.
This brings back memories. Date and I consummated our love for each other many times on that table.
Well then.
I don't remember that at all.
You don't remember anything, Date. Many objects are scattered on the table. The
Date,
CRT monitor.
can you turn on the TV? Videodrone is about to start.
What's Videodrone?
You haven't seen Videodrone? It's a cult classic.
I haven't seen it, and that's not a TV anyway.
Well then, CRT monitor. I opened it up. There's a bunch of Marimos inside. There's a metal shelf on the wall. This door leads to the sync room. Different strings of characters and numbers continue to scroll on the monitor. This monitor is turned off. You gotta, spect everything. The chair. You can see the sync machine through the window. Iris is the sync subject's chair. Oh my gosh. A locker.
Hey, did you hear something
Is
just
that a
now?
Catherine reference?
Hmm? It must be in your head.
Is that a Catherine reference? The locker in the corner. I wish I knew all the references. The entrance. Alright. Pewter, talk to me, buddy. Pewter looks like his usual self. So, about the original and new incidents, please.
I don't believe there's any meaningful connection. Between the original and new Cyclops serial killings, I mean.
Makes sense.
Why is that?
The culprit is not the same. I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Oh, gotcha, Travis. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure they couldn't have either.
How can you be so sure?
Because I can. Don't worry about it. Just trust me.
I'm pretty sure who we just saw. So about them.
Remember what the boss said this morning. The original Cyclops killer has yet to be brought to justice. After the investigation got going, it was taken over by the government and classified. That was the last we heard anything about it. Of course, they paid lip service to the idea that the investigation was ongoing.
Okay.
But in reality, it was dropped completely.
The red figure from the
In
sink.
the Somnium earlier, I saw someone else who might be the criminal. Who was he?
Hey, how's it going, Whammy? Welcome, welcome. The red figure. Nope, that girl just died.
I wouldn't know.
Somebody else knows. And why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
The Sinker does not always experience the Somnium they expect. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Yeah, dreams are cool. I love dreams, except when they're nightmares. Not the best. I had a
We
nightmare
use
about a
the
dog
sync
recently.
machine for an investigation, we don't always see the memories we expect to see.
Indeed. No worries, Jigsaw. And Whammy3, thank you for subscribing and joining the Kid Party. We're a wonderful group who plays so many different games, ranging from this game here, the Somnium Files, to Splatoon, to Zanky Zero, to Mario Kart. So many different games, so I do hope you check out some of the other stuff, but thank you for subscribing and joining the Kid Party. Here is a sheeple for you. Thank you! Sheeple is going to become my new, sub, emote thing. What are they trying to find out? Something about a killer? Oh yeah, so just to bring you guys up to speed, if you guys don't know this game, the Somnium Files, we are Detective Date, who, if you guys see me on Splatoon, you guys know that that's my name, apparently. He's a guy who has one eyeball. The other eyeball is an AI named Iba. Very, very clever. Essentially, we're supposed to try to solve a murder of a girl named Shoko, and there's multiple different timelines. Essentially, in this playthrough so far, we have gone through one entire timeline and saw a girl with her eye pretty much gouged out. It's pretty crazy. Look at the little monkey, so cute. I know, right? So yeah, we gotten one ending so far. We are on our way to another ending. Essentially, just to bring guys up to speed on what happened last time, we went inside this girl Iris's Somnium, and let me just pull up who Iris looks like. This is Iris. She is a teen pop idol who is known as Aset. What up, Michael? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Later, Jigsaw. Have a wonderful day. We went into her head because she was being guilty about killing a guy named Renju. This guy, he was found hanging by a meat hook through his mouth. Pretty gruesome indeed. She tried texting her friend Oda to try to escape, but did not work. We went inside her brain in her Somnium because in this game, you have to try to figure out what's going on through people's brains. What up, Queen Trees? How's it going? Go home, Joker, and I'm here because you know I have good dreams tonight. That's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, Queen Cheese. This is a gruesome game. And essentially, we went inside her head, and we were trying to figure out who this guy called the original Cyclops Killer was. Who the original Cyclops Killer would stab people, he would stab them through the face, kill them numerous times, and take their eyeball, pretty much. But we didn't know who it was. And then we went into Iris's Somnium, where it's like, dang, how does she know so much about this killer? And then we saw in a mirror ourselves. So we could very well be this original Cyclops Killer. A very calming game. Well, my voice is calming, but this game, oh, there's some crazy stuff.
True, oftentimes a subject will subconsciously want to express their dark secrets and repressed memories.
True. By the way, this is Pewter. We all hate him. Except in this timeline, he's pretty cool. But in a different timeline, screw Peter. Brock.
That is why we see them so often in Somnia. And why those Somnia are so useful for criminal investigations.
Gotcha.
But
Memories.
this is not a guarantee.
I gotcha.
We cannot control the content of our dreams, after all.
Yeah, if you guys ever tried controlling your own dreams, doesn't always work. I tried to dream of bubblegum and rainbows when I was sleeping last night because of the freaking dog, and all I got was dog, knife, and dog. That dream was scary. Pewter. So why did the original Cyclops Killer appear in Iris's Somnia?
It's like I told you before. Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Gotcha.
This can be expressed as an equation. Dream D equals memory A plus memory B plus memory C.
So interesting. So your dreams are an amalgamation of the different memories that you have. And they could mean something, or they can mean nothing. It's crazy.
This, of course, means that Dream D is a fictional event.
Yeah, there could be lucid dreaming as well involved, true.
However, the same cannot necessarily be said about memory A, B, and C. Those happened in reality.
Yeah, memories happen in reality. Dream D essentially becomes everything.
In other words,
I thought it was terrifying.
fiction is built from combinations of reality.
That's how fictional books work.
So what I saw in Somnium earlier.
Yes, I believe Iris actually witnessed those events.
Dang. That's pretty crazy. So are all memories real?
Pewter, you said that memories happen in reality, right? But what about false memories? How do we know if the memory really happened?
Even false memories are built from the pieces of real ones.
Very true. Because you can't just create a false memory. That's just called a lie if it's just out of nowhere. There has to be some substance to it.
If you disassemble those pieces, you will find real events.
Very true.
What about things you see in movies or television?
The events might be fictional,
Same way,
but the
same.
experience is not.
That's true. Very true.
Our imaginations are limited to what we have seen. We cannot invent something whole cloth.
Yeah, This game, I forgot, is just like super, super interesting when it comes to like just in-depth things. Because like, think about it, right? Everything from like the Splatoon thing to the back, to my hair being blue, to the clothes that I'm wearing, all were a dream once, right? This didn't exist until somebody saw like, they saw a piece of cloth and was like, okay, it's like small. And then they made it bigger, and then they put it on themselves and they were like, man, this feels kind of cool. I feel good being clothed. And then they're like, man, my hair is like weird color. Like, I don't like this. And then they did something else. And then somebody was like, that's cool advertising. And there's like, I want to do something similar. And then it became that. Like, we all have our own experiences. It's interesting. Boss has a serious look on her face. The blue figure from the sink.
Help me understand this. What I saw during the sink earlier, that was the scene of the original Cyclops serial killings, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
So the person doing the killing was the original Cyclops killer.
Which is correct.
Right.
Did you see him? He was...
I saw your face.
Yep. This is what we saw. From Wonder to a Dream, indeed. Also, yes, we saw our own face killing these people.
The original Cyclops killer was...
It can't be. That's impossible.
Date, you cannot say that for certain. You have no memories past 6 years ago.
And I keep getting reference to this guy.
So perhaps, Mr. Date, you are the killer. You're missing your left eye, so you steal them from others.
Dream some will actually come true. Yeah, this Danganronpa. It's made by a part of the same team, if I recall. So it's made by Spike Chunsoft, so it's by the same thing. Hey, what up, Supernova? How's it going? Yeah, by the way, Aiba, that little bear creature, is our eyeball. This is made by the same team for Danganronpa, minus a few people and plus a few people.
I'm kidding. You can't be the Cyclops killer.
Really?
Of course not. Do you think I would hire a serial killer?
Probably. Your boss. She's weird.
You interrogated Iris before the sink. What you saw in the Somnium was just a manifestation of the fear you put in her.
I doubt it. So about the original Cyclops serial killings.
Didn't I tell you?
Listen, what else did we see in the dream?
The entire case is a state secret.
Yeah?
No matter how many times you ask, I won't tell you anything.
What about the original Cyclops killings?
The Cyclops killer appeared 6 years ago.
Yep, right when I lost my memory.
I lost my memory 6 years ago.
See? By the way, this happens a lot.
There has to be some kind of connection.
Yeah.
There isn't. It's a coincidence.
Really?
I doubt it.
Really.
Boss is hiding something. Why did the original Cyclops killer appear in Iris's Somnium?
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
True.
That means Iris must know about the killings.
That's interesting.
6 years ago, Iris was 12.
Oh yeah, she's a youngin'.
Did she witness the crime at age 12?
Did she?
Not just one, but all four?
That's crazy. Memories? True. So summarize for me, boss. What do we got? I didn't learn anything from speaking with boss and Pewter. If anything, the mystery only grew deeper. Pewter shook me from my thoughts.
Dante, it looks like Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
Let's go talk to her. Head to the sink room. We gotta talk to Iris. We gotta figure out what the heck we just saw. I don't have any memories past age 8, weirdly enough. Hi.
Hey, Iris. About that dream earlier.
Dream? What dream?
Oh yeah, she can't remember. Forgot the sinker, we don't.
There is no point in asking her, Date. The subject of a sink does not experience somnium in the way that you do. They
Yeah,
will not remember it.
which sucks.
And what about the Cyclops killer from 6 years ago?
Cyclops killer? I remember hearing it on the news. But I was just a little girl. I don't remember anything specific.
Interesting.
No,
What about the scene of the murder?
I don't know. I've never been there.
But
This is so strange. What's going on?
Dreams are pieced together from memories, even repressed subconscious ones.
Okay.
You can't dream of something you know nothing about.
I guess. So she knows something.
Date, could you take Iris home?
Huh?
We do not have enough evidence to hold her. Even in Somnium, we couldn't find anything. The law demands that we release her.
I mean, makes sense, I guess.
You cannot decline, Date.
Yeah, but everything seems so... I don't know what to think. I really do not know what to think. Iris has to be hiding something. The fact that she was messaging Oda because she was being super guilty, like... Oh,
Date,
whatever.
could we make a stop first?
Where?
Sure. Where?
See?
Marble. It's a bar in Golden Yokocho.
You know about that place?
Yeah, Mr. Okiura took me before.
Interesting.
Why do you want to go there?
There's something I want to talk about.
We can't talk here?
It might take a while.
Okay.
What do you think?
There's no reason to refuse.
True.
Besides, there's a lot I want to ask her, too.
Exactly. I agree.
Alright, sure.
Iris nodded and pulled out her phone. Is she sending a now message to someone? I was curious, but I didn't want to pry. I turned the wheel and drove to Marble. Uh-oh. She's messaging somebody. We're gonna be shot. We're gonna get shot up. And we don't have any porn to save us this time. Well, that's unfortunate. By the way, that's something that happens a lot. Porn magazines are apparently the greatest thing on saving lives. When we walked in, I didn't see Mama anywhere. But Oda, to my surprise, I saw Oda sitting at the counter.
Tessa!
Oh, Ota!
What are you doing here? Hi, Oda. You seem bored. Jesus. Alright, let's check everything. Sofa. A table. There's a table in front of the sofa. There's a menu. It has writing on the back. Teenage drama? Probably. The special is written on the chalkboard. Welcome to Marble, by the way. A hanger on the wall. There's a poster on the wall. Really? A flyer. Oh, we're probably getting close to an ending, so that's why it's not. There's a TV on the wall. That's why there's nothing being talked about. The bar counter. There are bottles lined up on the counter. A beer tap. No beer puns? There's bottles of alcohol on the shelf. Mama, what about you? A refrigerator. There's a music playing on the radio. A painting of Saint Sebastian. Jesus, there's really nothing here. The stool. Alright, well, let's talk to... Let's talk to Iris. Iris is standing next to me. You called Oda here? Hey, what a boo.
No, I didn't tell him to come. He just showed up on his own.
Okay. That's weird. What are you doing here? Looks like he's bothered by something. Where's Mama?
Oh, she left a little while ago.
Why are you here?
She said something about going to help an acquaintance.
That seems weird.
She told me to watch the place until she got back.
How well do you know Mama?
Not at all. It's my first time here.
Why the heck are you here, young boy who's 23? I wasn't particularly surprised. Mama's always depended on the kindness of strangers ever since she opened Marble. Isn't your phone broken, by the way, dude?
No, this is my new one.
I got a new one.
You're thinking
Nice.
of the one I dropped in that puddle.
Yeah, because you're a klutz. By the way, never thought I'd run into you here.
I was nihiling with Tessa earlier. She said she was going to Marble, so... I got here just before you did.
Oh, you messaged her,
Look.
liar.
I was really worried about her. She was about to be charged with a serious crime.
What was that thing about?
This actually works out nicely. I want to ask you something, Ota. It's about a Nile message you sent Iris. You said you wouldn't tell anyone about that thing. That you'd stay quiet no matter what. What were you talking about?
He seems bored. Hey, what up, Vibrant? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. The reason last time? I don't know why Abba's not using it. He should be able to drink, right? Actually, I know he's older than 21, at least. Oda, how old are you? He's 24, sorry. I'm 23. That's right.
Well,
Iris.
I'll tell her about the two-witter thing. I swear I'll do it.
geez, fine. Just don't tell anyone else, okay?
Iris is right next to us!
Before I tell you, who's that?
Who's what?
At the door. someone's standing outside.
Huh? Am I about to die? Oh, we just got tased. Oh no. Oh, what up, Dawn? How's it going? We just got tased. Monday, Jukai. We're still at Marble. We're on our way to the Oda ending. When I woke up, I was lying on the sofa.
Where am I?
Bad Oda, true. My head was killing me and my memory was foggy. I felt a sudden pain in my neck. We just got tased. Hi, Mama. I shot up, rubbing my neck. When I looked over the counter, I saw a monster staring back at me. It took me a few seconds before I realized it was just Mama. Of course.
It looks like you're awake now.
As Mama spoke to me, it all came rushing back. I remembered everything. Alright, back to doing this. The bar counter. Its menu has writing on the back. There's bottles lined up on the counter. A beer tap. Yeah, no, these are probably all the same. But listen, I gotta double check. There could be a funny thing happening. You don't even know. Is that a poll? No, a flyer. A flyer. A poster on the wall. So Mama must know something, so this is gonna be the Oda ending. It has to be. Mizuki's nowhere else to be found, right? Use shock is super effective. True. Zippity zap. No worries. Vibrant. Alright, Mama. What happened to me? Mama's polishing the dried bonito. What time is it?
It'll be 3 o'clock soon. In the morning, of course.
Okay, so it's super, super early. So I wasn't out for long. Where's Oda?
Ota? The boy I asked to watch the bar?
Yeah.
I'd say he's too old to be called a boy, but yeah.
He was already gone when I came back. All I saw was you getting your beauty sleep on the floor.
I got tased, Mama. I got tased.
Damn it, Ota. What are you thinking?
It appears that he took off with Iris.
There's a you can figure this
What
out.
were you doing during all this?
My power was shut down due to the stun gun. I have rebooted in safe mode and am now operational.
Well, that's good. Why didn't you wake me up, by the way?
I tried. You wouldn't budge. I thought you were passed out drunk, so I left you like that.
Oh my gosh, Mama.
But I didn't have a glass in front of me, right?
So you weren't drunk?
Didn't have a single drop.
Oh, I thought you were drinking straight out of the bottle.
Oh my gosh.
Just like the old days.
Jesus. I don't drink that much. I don't drink at all in real life. So what happened? Huh? There's a phone call.
The boss is calling.
Oh,
Yeah.
how am I gonna report this one?
Hi.
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency.
Okay, what's happened this time? I let Iris go. I got stunned. I got a sheeple. What happened this time?
Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video.
The video? Viewer discretion is advised, probably.
I sent the address to Iba.
Iris.
If a polar bear walks out right now...
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iba, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto
Of
District.
course, it's always there.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
Why is it... I think Mama ran out to Marble. Wait, what did Oda do? Why is Oda involved in this? Is Oda the killer? Am I the killer? What? Who's the killer? Drive!
What's our ETA?
Our
Hi, pretty girl.
destination is far from here.
By the way, that's Iba. I don't know if you guys know, but this is Iba.
20 minutes at the fastest.
This is our eyeball, by the way. She's cute. She's cute.
Please let me make it in time.
Hasn't started yet.
That sick bastard.
It is a polar bear.
Tessa! Hold on!
Oda?
I'll save you!
Oda?
Ota!
Wait, what?
Stay away from Tessa!
What? Why is there a bear? That's a great question. What is Oda doing there? I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat in my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually, the car reached a long bridge. Shortly after, the image changed. Things changed. Because I watched, this is the trailer. This is the one trailer that I watched. This is the one trailer I watched of the game. So that's why I know there's a polar bear. Because somebody sent me this.
No, it can't be.
Also, Oda lost the fight.
No.
The Coca-Cola bear is upset.
Stop!
Shadow, you just joined at the wrong time. Also,
No!
same. But what happened to Oda? If Iris is dead, what happened to Oda? Need a replay of that? You can watch it on YouTube later. Why is the blood pink? Because this game got past it. Okay, there's Oda's van. I don't know who the other car is. We know that's Oda's van. What? The... Huh? The polar? What? Oda?
Ota.
Police headquarters, Monday, 10:02 a.m. Why am I here? Why am I the one being interrogated?
There you are. Finally.
Oh, I'm
I was
not
looking
being...
all over for you.
Who is the killer? I don't know! I literally don't know! Are we the killer?
It's rare to see you down like this. But it's understandable. You blame yourself for this, don't you? Beating yourself up about taking Iris to Marble.
Travis, now is not the time. Now is not the goddamn time.
And about letting Ota get the upper hand on you. Am I right? Shall I tell you what Investigation HQ thinks?
Sure.
Ota Matsushita is a criminal stalker who committed murder-suicide. Ota had a selfish love for Iris. He was under the delusion that Iris loved him too. But Iris refused Ota. So Ota decided that he and Iris should be together in the afterlife, killed her, then killed himself.
I don't think that's what happened. That can't be what happened.
That's ridiculous. Ota would never kill Iris.
Exactly.
And how do you explain the other two murders? Iris's left eye was hollowed out,
Yeah. And Oda still had it.
just like Renju and Shoko.
God.
Those 3 murders were definitely executed by the same person.
Exactly. And then somehow Oda just died.
The new Cyclops killer.
But I don't think Oda is.
There's no way that's Ota. Too many pieces don't fit. Too many contradictions, like killing Iris.
Such as?
Do I have to display evidence for you? As the room is reflected in the mirror. A desk in the middle of the room. This is the camera used to record the interrogation. Doesn't feel good to have the lens staring at you. The camera used for interrogation. There's a PC in the corner. Pipes on the walls of the room. Security camera. My boss is sitting in front of me. Oda had no incentive to kill Renju.
Maybe he was thinking like this. The reason Iris and I can't be together is because her agency prohibits it. Making the president, Renju, the ultimate bad guy in his mind.
I don't think that's it. This game about right now, it's a murder mystery game, Shadow. That's all I can really tell you.
Mizuki is Ota's close friend.
I know, but at the same time, like, I'm still gonna search. Also, please don't need to tell me that, because I'm still gonna search.
Do you really think Ota would kill his friend's father?
Like, I'm on a hope for jokes, but now it's all been dashed. Noda also had no incentive to kill Shoko.
Shoko was married to Renju.
Takami.
Maybe he was trying to get at Renju by killing her.
That's a stretch.
Very much
They've been
a stretch.
divorced for years. Ota knows all about it. He wouldn't use Shoko to get to Renju.
And his behavior during the video, too.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota showed himself on the stream. If he was gonna kill Iris and then himself, why would he do that? The only reason you would show yourself like that is to prove that you weren't the culprit. Ota and the polar bear on the screen at the same time would prove that they're not the same person.
See, now I don't believe you, Travis.
That behavior would be totally unnecessary if he was gonna commit suicide anyway.
They weren't on the screen at the same time, Date. They weren't on the screen at the same time.
Well, maybe he wasn't planning on dying at first. After he killed Iris, he realized that he couldn't live with himself.
So he lies down on the workbench and turns on the ice cutting machine himself? I don't buy it.
Same, I don't buy it either, but I don't know, have a better explanation. What about the polar bear costume?
The culprit was wearing a polar bear costume, probably to hide their identity. But if murder-suicide was the plan, the costume served no purpose.
Yeah.
There are some additional discrepancies.
What
I
are they,
analyzed
Abba?
the investigation report.
Oh, that's good. What is that?
Judging by his wound, Ota was stabbed in the side by a kitchen knife or something similar.
Somebody stabbed him before he got cut in half?
Are you sure?
I am.
I told the boss what I've found.
Oh, I know that.
Then why did you...
Well?
Ota could have stabbed himself.
Boss, no!
Maybe he thought it would be a fatal wound, but when it didn't work, he went for the ice cutting machine.
That...
Then, shouldn't we have recovered the kitchen knife from the scene?
Maybe he threw it in the ocean.
Boss, come on. Ota goes out to the water, stabs himself in the gut, throws the knife over the side, then walks back to the warehouse?
We should see a trail of blood. Why are you so carefree about this?
Well, I wasn't being serious.
You never are.
I didn't think Ota was the culprit from the beginning.
Then why are you...
I was just playing devil's advocate for HQ.
Really?
Yes, really.
I doubt it.
Anyway, Ota didn't kill anyone, and he didn't kill himself. Here's what I think happened.
Stay away from Tessa!
Ota knew Iris was kidnapped, so he rushed onto the scene.
Boss is the killer? I don't think so.
That's when he saw the culprit wearing the polar bear costume.
I think it's a character we may have not met.
He tried to
sure.
fight him off, but ended up being stabbed in the side. He was weakened and losing blood at the culprit's mercy.
Okay.
The culprit forced him into the costume, then under the ice cutting machine.
Hey, what up, Helpy and friends? Have a fun time. Welcome to Murder Mystery Game. Welcome.
And then...
He's dead. Poor Orta. Our otaku's dead too. I mean, that's kind of depressing, but you know. He looked
Then,
like Pokemon trainer.
who is the culprit?
I wish I knew.
We're up to 4 victims.
Yeah. And Zero.
Ota was a special circumstance. He wasn't specifically targeted by the culprit.
But it... Would that have mattered? Hold on, would that have mattered? Even if he wasn't targeted, they still should have taken his eye regardless. I think somebody copycatted it.
Right. And he was the only one to not have his eye pulled out.
Exactly.
So let's focus on the 3 other victims. Shoko, Renju, and Iris.
They're all... But that means Mizuki's left.
What connects these 3?
Mizuki.
Connections.
If you find a
Mizuki.
connection between the victims, you find a connection to the culprit. That's the theory of investigation, right?
Mizuki.
You think the new Cyclops killer is related to them somehow?
Maybe, maybe not. But it's a good starting point.
Renju and Shoko's daughter. Mizuki.
Mizuki has the strongest connections with all 3 victims. Shoko and Renju were her parents, and she was close friends with Iris.
Would it be Mizuki?
She was good friends with Ota too. But that's why I could never believe Mizuki would kill all 4 of them. Thinking of her as a suspect is ridiculous.
Iris' mother, Hitomi?
Hitomi and Renju are definitely linked. They were high school classmates.
Yeah.
And she did say that she met Shoko twice. But I can't imagine she would kill Iris in such a gruesome way.
Maybe? I don't know.
No matter what the circumstances were, it seems impossible to me.
I doubt it. It could be Moma?
Renju and Shoko were connected to the Kumakuras, but there's no connection to Iris.
There is a connection, but in an alternate timeline, he's a huge Idol fan. Let's just say that. He's a huge Idol fan. He has one of these in a safe. Listen, she cute. There's a reason she best girl. No. Oops. Ota's mother, Mayumi.
Mayumi had motive for killing Iris and Renju.
Did he?
Mayumi hated Iris, and she didn't think well of Lemnis Gate either. And since Renju is the president... Anyway, the weak point is Renju's ex-wife, Shoko. I can't imagine why Mayumi would kill her. And above all else, she would never harm her only son, let alone kill him.
I guess. Congressman Sosajima,
Renju,
though.
Shoko, and So. There is a connection between Renju and Shoko through the Kumakuras. But again, I can't see any clear link to Iris.
Me?
I know Renju and Shoko, and I'm connected to Iris. But I have an alibi. Aside from Shoko, there's no way I could have killed any of them. No, now that I think about it, Shoko too.
Yeah. Also, I'm seeing myself. This is weird.
I don't remember killing her. My memories from 6 years ago are missing, but I still have my memory of recent events.
But the dosages! The dosages! Could be stopping him. Because he has medical dosages.
And if I start doubting myself now...
Date, I can say without a doubt that there is zero possibility you are the new Cyclops killer. I have been working with you for years. I know better than anyone that you are innocent.
I don't know. Who could it be?
I thought it over, boss. Of the people I know, I can't peg any of them as the murderer.
And no leads to pursue?
Nope.
No.
Then there's only one thing you can do. Continue your investigation.
Sounds good.
Do whatever it takes to get the culprit. To get justice for the victims.
Will do.
You're right. Got it, boss.
Exactly, Whammy. Exactly. Whammy's on top of it. Alright. Let's go to the cold storage warehouse first. This is where the murder happened. We need to look at all the clues. We gotta piece it all together. We gotta look at the clues. This is not Blue's Clues, but this is things. Yeah, exactly, Whammy. Exactly. I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin, but the center of my body was burning hot. Shelves packed with cardboard boxes. Don't see any clues here. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane. An oil drum. Unlikely to be a clue. Police officer. Any progress on the investigation, sir?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Gotcha. No worries, man. No worries.
A video camera and laptop.
Yeah.
This is what the criminal used to stream.
Gotcha. The
All
polar
of
bear.
these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them.
Dang.
I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Okay.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner.
Which is Renju's company.
However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Wow. Who does that? Who puts that there? Is this Oda's blood? Why is there blood there? An evidence marker. It's a little marker that puts up to track evidence in a scene. Iris and Oda's blood. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. A wooden box on the shelf. It's empty.
There are only a few items on the shelf.
Yeah.
Is this warehouse not in use?
There's nothing particularly suspicious. A forklift. I don't see anything special about it.
This forklift is old.
Yeah.
It does not appear to be functional.
Yeah.
It has not been moved in some time.
But that forklift's important in a different timeline, let me tell you. Forklift. The tire and floor are covered with a layer of ice. Iris and Oda were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Oda.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death have been confirmed.
Have his blood type? Good question. Very, very good question. No. The answer is no.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Gotcha.
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Super early. Poor Iris, dying constantly.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Nice kidding machine. Yeah, exactly, Shadow. That's pretty much where we're at, right?
Right here. Iris and Ota were.
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
And the cause of death.
Right, about that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound, or...?
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal. Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
They all use the prototype. They all use the prototype sync machine. They all use the prototype sync machine. The reason Oda's eye wasn't taken is because he never was used on that sync machine. Somebody was syncing with them who only has one eyeball. And the only person we know with one eyeball is us. Oh no! It totally could be us. It totally could be, and the dosage could be stopping us from remembering. Oh no. Maybe Oda was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle, and Oda ended up with a knife wound in the side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume, and then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why? Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
Gotcha. Iris and Oda's bodies are under autopsy. Their bodies aren't here anymore. Right here, Iris and Oda were. This equipment. Inspector's doing his duty as usual. Any clues? Kagami?
No, nothing so far.
It's all good, Kagami. Alright, well, bunch of sleeves. Equipment.
I have done some research.
Yeah.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know.
Yeah.
Renju's father created the company.
That's cool.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually.
What?
Currently,
Oh, yeah.
Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Yeah, anybody has access to this as long as they're
The
Okiura.
company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died.
Oh, so look, we still have never talked to Renju.
Renju
He's
holds
dead.
no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious.
Exactly. So nothing. We don't know anything.
Date, we should get moving. Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will
Okay.
not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find
Possibly.
anything.
All right.
A video camera or laptop used for the stream. Hey, I'm heading out, man. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. Alright. Now we have 4 suspects. We have 4 suspects. Technically, well, 5, but... There's the tape. The holographic tape. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
What about it?
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date.
Okay.
I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
Oh, why all of a sudden the urge, Pewter?
So, if I can help you, even a little.
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Okay.
So, I decided to meet you here.
All right, let's hear it.
Let's talk, Pewter.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Let's see what he knows. Yeah, he told us
I am
this.
absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Okay.
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Is it us? Is it us?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
What?
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
Yeah?
One of them was born a murderous psychopath.
Okay.
The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Okay, so Rohan... And we know Rohan killed himself a year ago. Rohan killed himself a year ago, and he used to, like, scalp people from knee to toe, or toe to knee. So Rohan's one of the killers.
They each had a role to play. The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Gotcha. But who's the murderer? Oh, well, I guess we're gonna look at stacked containers. A wooden box. Does the sky look pretty? There's a cityscape over there. There's a crane. Crane. There's an oil drum. Warehouse all in line. A hologram barrier. The water of Tokyo Bay. A police officer. A hologram barrier. A police officer. You guys ready for this? Peter looks grimly serious. So about Rohan.
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye.
Okay.
She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out.
Oh, okay. Why you tell me this?
The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes.
Okay.
Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He
Okay.
needed to have them, to make them his own.
Okay, dude.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women.
Okay.
He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman. But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge.
Yeah.
His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years.
Dang.
However,
Poor dude, I guess. I
he
don't
soon
know.
met his ideal partner,
Who was?
the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus,
Gotcha.
a mutually beneficial relationship was established.
Is it Renju?
This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
Is it
At
Renju?
about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
So we started. Okay, so we started Abyss when Rohan and Psychopath guy started killing. So why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time.
Hey, what up, Agent 3? How's it going?
Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value.
Also, that's not the right game we're talking about, Agent 3, but sure, what up?
I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
Gotcha.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Okay, and who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Okay.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Okay.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
So it's somebody who cannot feel love, affection, or trust. So it's not us. Okay. What happened last hour? Iris and Oda got killed, and there's a polar bear involved.
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Okay, then.
It causes a tranquilizing effect which improves mood and relieves stress. It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Yeah, it's possible, Shadow. It's definitely possible.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do.
Yeah.
However, he was able to experience a substitute.
What was the substitute?
His brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins
Welcome back, Vibrant.
by performing a certain action.
Killing people?
What was it?
Murder.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds about right, Mr. Psychopath
Dopamine
dude.
is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain.
Okay.
The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine.
So he felt accomplished killing people, felt like he got a reward, got happy, got a hard on. Gotcha.
Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
Yeah. That's true. That's very true, Shadow. There's dosages involved, and we still don't know what those are.
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
Dang.
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
How do you know this? So summarize for me. Who was the killer?
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice,
There were two Cyclops killers.
and one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
We're just building up to it.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains.
Yeah.
Who is he?
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Okay.
They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
89?
Fuchu prison?
Is it 89?
Yes.
It's not 89, is it?
What's his name?
Falco. Don't you dare say Falco. Don't you dare say Falco. There.
In prison, he doesn't have a name.
He is simply known as 89.
He is simply called Number 89.
It's 89. No way. No way. And this is Iris's uncle. This is Iris's. Oh my god, this is Iris's. This. Oh no, this is This is Iris's favorite person in the world. The person she's been looking for, and she's dead.
Number 89.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
He is. He's still alive in a different timeline. We let him escape.
Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Gotcha. Thanks, Peter. We gotta talk to Mayumi. 89's still in behind bars in this timeline. But that's a huge revelation. The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. She lost her only son. Stool. A stool. Still a stool. Disposable chopsticks. Kid's chair. A table. Condiments. We don't even know about her secret sauce. There's a menu on the table still. A counter. A beer ad on the wall. It's an autograph, probably from a celebrity. The menu's written on Tanzaku paper. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. A cordless phone. A swinging door. A low table. A sitting cushion. A lucky cat statue. It says good luck. And nothing but a window. It's November, but the calendar says January, and looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. And the gears have stopped turning on the clock. Mayumi's only son is dead. She's looking at her photographs in her hand. We're not mad at Peter anymore in this timeline. Other timeline? Yes. But in this timeline? No. No. In a different timeline, Peter's bad, but not in this one. So about Oda. Do you want to talk about it? I'm sorry to interrupt.
This is your fault.
Mine? What did I do?
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go to the Date residence. Her only son died. Like, that would be mortifying. Date residence. Mizuki, are you okay? Mizuki is curled up on the sofa. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Cushion on the sofa. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. A kitchen. There's seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. A frying pan. Seasoning cooking sake. It's a pot. It's Mama. The entrance. The lighting. Mizuki's bed. It's a rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. I gave it to Mizuki on her birthday. Large speakers. Audio equipment for an audiophile. This coffee table. A rug. Hey, what up, DNA Mew? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Some aluminum foil? Nice. A backpack. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. Mine and Mizuki's clothes. My clothes, Mizuki's clothes hanging on a rack. A big window. A bench press. I feel so bad for Mizuki. A small window gets in a little bit of light. A towel is hanging. Poor Mizuki. Literally, her best friends both died, and her parents. Everybody related to her. A one-seater sofa. Hey, Carly, welcome to the stream. How's it going? What answers? Same. Mizuki staring at the floor. About Oda. About Iris. About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Yeah. Everyone she's ever been close with is killed. What up, Vortex? How's it going?
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Since I was somber, yeah.
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
She's about to break. And she's possibly the next one.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so, but I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
It's a good job, Date. Good job.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but when we didn't speak, having nothing more to say, I left. I can't relate to Mayumi, because, I mean, I don't have a son, never dated in anything, so can't really relate to that. Having somebody that you always saw, though, just up and pass away, like family members, especially just suddenly, I can relate. There's also losing friends in just a gruesome way. I feel for Mizuki. I can empathize with her. Definitely can. Iris's house. Hi, Hitomi. When I visited the Seigon household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. She looks like she's so dead. Hitomi is sitting on the sofa. There's a calendar and strange object on the shelf. It's a shoebox. A clock. A bookshelf. A wooden shelf. The lights are off. Tableware put away. A microwave. Mama's here too. It's a kitchen counter. A dining table. There's a door in the back of the room. And a cushion. There's a drawing on the wall of Hitomi, Iris, and 89. The ceiling fan is spinning.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Iris.
Means good news. It means hope. The winter iris is blooming. You can see the trees and the sky outside. A coffee table. There are some elementary workbooks on the table. A plant. A speaker system. Steam is rising from the tea. Hitomi is composed. She's hiding her sorrow deep in her heart. She's gentle but strong. So about Oda.
Oda was one of my students. I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
About your daughter, Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent. Even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day, she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time, she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But... why?
Hitomi. My entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but...
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before.
Yeah.
The first time at the wedding. The second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
Fuchu prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
Huh?
I visit them a few times a year.
89.
And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
It's the same inmate.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Everything goes back to 89. Everything goes back to 89.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Makes sense, Michael. If you asked me 6 years ago if I would have been sad for any of my family to pass, I would have told you no with how bad things were for me. If you ask me today, I don't care what my parents yell at me for. I don't care if they make fun of my hair, the fact that I stream, they make fun of the games that I play, the stuff on my wall, this figure right there, the computer system, how much debt I'm in and whatever. I'm still gonna love them regardless. Because they're family. And that's something that can't be replaced. You can add on to your family, but you can't replace those who've been with for your entire life. My mom or my dad or any of my 4 brothers would pass. If it was by sickness or something, you know, world life sucks sometimes. If somebody ever were to lay a hand upon them, I remember a time, and my dad talks to me about this a ton. It's one of his favorite stories, and he doesn't mention it now. He doesn't mention it a lot now, but it's probably the most proud he's ever been of me for anything. And that's sticking up for my brother. Back in 5th grade, I was in 5th grade, my brother was in 3rd, and he got bullied by a 6th grader. And I lost it. I couldn't stand seeing my brother get, like, bullied and such. And I just wailed into the 6th grader. I wasn't gonna go down without a fight. I don't remember it, but my dad always talks about it because my brother came home with me and spoke about how happy he was that his brother, me, stood up for him. And my dad, what up, Ski? Long time no see. Welcome to Sad Times. My dad said he's never been more proud of me. My brother said he was happy that he had a good brother like me. Now if I'm ever in a bind, I know my brother, Glorp, he probably would stick up for me. His muscles are twice the size of mine, to be fair. His biceps the size of my head. Like, he's he got stronger for a reason. I don't think it was because of football. I don't think it was because he wanted to show off. I think he got stronger because he wanted to protect his brothers. I mean, that's how I am with my friends. I will do everything I possibly can to defend my friends. I don't care if they wail into me verbally, physically, mentally, emotionally. I'm still gonna protect my friends no matter what. And I'm gonna protect my family. It's how I got, I'm sorry, Whammy. It's all good. Better Kids Grandpa. It's Whammy's grandpa is what you're referring to. But yeah, no, take it easy. Take it easy. And even the time I just got in between a fist fight between two people at my old job. Not the insurance place. Different place. And, getting just punched in the side and black eye and everything. Coworkers would call me stupid for getting in the middle of it. But I don't want to see anybody get hurt. Let's go to Marble, but after this stream, even right now, you just stop the stream for a bit, pause it, we can take some time, hug. Dawn, I am very sorry to hear about your father. My apologies for not talking earlier there, but hug your loved ones, okay? You guys might hear this a ton. You guys might hear this a shit ton. Saying, oh, anything could happen. Hug the ones that you love, because you never know why. But you don't know how freaking true that is. You really do not know how true it is until it's happened to you. This isn't joking kit time. This isn't me screaming and crying on the ground because I'm scared in a video game. I know Travis is trying to cheer everyone up with jokes, but listen. If you have a brother, sister, mom, dad, grandparents near you, anybody, just stop the stream for a little bit. Pause it. Give them a hug. You guys have time while I'm ranting. Just give them a hug and tell them that you love them. You never, and I know it's cliche, but you honestly never know when it's their last day. You honestly never know. There's a time I almost lost one of my little brothers. There's almost a time I lost my dog. Wasn't expecting when my grandparents passed. I wasn't expecting when one of my best friends passed. Life's short. Hug your family. Tell them you love them. Even if you're fighting for a little bit, just take the time to hug them. We got video games to pass the time. We got people around here. And sorry to end on a sappy note as well. Not the stream's still going, don't worry. But I mean, we also have a fucking badass community here. You guys all look out for each other. I love looking out for you guys. You guys are awesome. And I would tell my family, I love them right now, but every single one of them's asleep. So, but honestly, yeah, we're the kit party. We're a big family. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. And once again, relay that to your family. Okay? We are lucky to be here. Absolutely. At least you knew it was coming, but not all of us are lucky like that.
Are you okay, honey?
No, Mama. We aren't. I don't know how many people are in chat right now, but it seems like there's a butt ton of people all crying. And I can't physically cry. Like, I can express sadness, but I literally can physically not cry. But I can tell you, I wish I could cry right now, Mama. I really, really frickin' wish I could.
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see.
What do you got for me, Mama?
I do have, I suppose you could call it intuition.
Intuition? It's all good, everybody. Listen to this, I'm in sad mode. I'm sorry, DNA Mew, I'm sorry. This game hits you in the feels. It's so good, but
Tell me.
damn. Alright, let's see. There's no jokes left. I'm still checking everything, just in case. Listen. But Mama has an idea, has some intuition. We're about to learn something. Are we going to learn more about 89? This music is not helping the cause. Alright, Mama, what is it? Mama's publishing data me to information about the incident. What's
The
up?
Kumakuras are involved in this case.
What? I don't think Moma's involved. He loves Aset too much.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras?
Yeah.
Shoko also has a relationship with them.
Yeah.
You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
Yeah, the fraud scheme.
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2,
mods?
3.
Wait, 3? Oda? I mean, Iris technically does too. Nope. And I don't see any need for them because 1, I can handle chat very, very well by myself because of how my setup is. And 2, me and Wizard Bacon Bot are a good team. I don't know what you're talking about.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
What? How does Oda know the Kumakuras?
He came here last night.
Ota?
How does Oda?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
How? How is Oda related to the Kumakuras?
Have you heard the rumor?
What rumor? Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's about Sosajima in the Kabasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land to the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. Oh gosh, that's so good. Thanks, Don, for all the hugs. So brought back the land for 1 billion yen, almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up and conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make any sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there's more to the story. So about So in the Kabasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies.
Okay.
They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts.
Gotcha.
I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
The KE followed in So's footsteps.
Bye, Michael. You have a wonderful rest of your night. Please take it easy. Please take it easy.
They bought up
Don't
land
worry, guys.
in
We're gonna
Kabasaki.
find the killer. We're gonna find the killer. Okay, so what about it?
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki?
No, I have not.
So was the one who came up with it.
Okay.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly.
Okay.
But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces.
Gotcha.
But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost.
Okay.
Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast.
No way.
He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Okay. But how's
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district.
Okay.
At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, the air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Gotcha.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket.
Yeah.
And all that land is owned by the KE.
Gotcha. But how is Oda involved?
And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
Dang.
He's involved in some shady business.
This is just another rumor, but
Yeah.
the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
It was?
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
No.
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
So what about Ota and the Kumakuras?
What were we talking about again?
Ota, that boy.
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Yeah. Super close, like right next to it.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard.
Yeah.
Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion.
Okay.
And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Interesting. Okay. Well, bye, Mama.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
It's all good.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
This game went from jokes
Well
to
then,
nothing to
be
tears
seeing
in an instant.
Come back anytime.
Can you talk? Okay, no worries, Shadow. Back to Abyss we go. Discord. Sure. By the way, can I just point out? Well, that's new. Whammy, it says your subscription on my phone for some reason. I thought that was saying the stream was up, but apparently it's now showing me when people sub. Nice. I ran to pretend boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
How long am I going to be streaming? Well, right now it's been an hour and a half.
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
Okay.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
I'm pretty sure we do.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research.
Okay.
About number 89.
Ooh. Well, before I talk to you, let me just look at everything. A Matryoshka. Large key. Cabinet. Boss's chair. Bags hanging on a rack. Shelves. The entrance. A tombstone. Rip. Wine bottles lined up. Mario! Police officer mannequin. Big flag that says Big Catch on it. A sober restaurant door curtain. A big ball. Even bigger balls. A broom leaning against the wall. An RC car. 5 balls. It's a king shogi piece. A coffee maker sitting on a shelf. She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. A bookshelf. It has a ton of things stuffed on it. A pumpkin. Happy birthday banner decoration. Electronic darts machine. Boss's desk with stickers all over the front. A Persian rug is laid out. There's a clock sitting on the front of the desk. The battery died on things, so the hands have stopped. A triangular ruler. A snowboard. Skis. A cymbal. A stationary bike for indoor training. A quartet night. A police poster. A public bath door curtain. A map on the wall. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. A mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. A decorative Christmas tree that's been here since the first time I was in this room. It's a floaty, not a candy. Decorated Christmas tree that still was here. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. A plaster figure. Alright, let's talk to Ibs. What did I miss? Not much. I like how DNA Mew noticed what I said. Alright, Iba. Iba's sitting on the desk. To be precise, the image of Iba sitting on the desk is being sent to my brain. So, what's the relationship with 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room.
Okay.
I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89.
But we know Hitomi was.
After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
Because why not?
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
Oh, that's true.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
Because Future Prison would not have known about... They wouldn't have known about the case, okay? So who is 89? You want to tell me that?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
Yeah.
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison.
For life.
He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
Yep, when we lost our eye.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
Gotcha. So what about 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings.
Yeah.
One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Yeah, he's dead, so... No, it's not. It really is not, Shadow. This game has actually been laughs until this point.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
Yeah.
That leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
Huh?
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
It's all good. I recommend watching the other ones. What's his real name?
Unknown.
Oh,
you don't know?
Screw it.
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown.
Gotcha.
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Okay. So let's talk to number 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose end.
All right. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
Are you sure
if
about this?
If you plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
Okay. So we're gonna sync with 89? After cutting through some red tape, 89 was brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, Boss never showed up. Uh-oh. That's foreboding. Well, thank you. No worries. We're gonna sync with an assassin. We've seen this scene before. Let's get to the bottom of this. This is telling us that we've seen this scene
Sorry to
before.
interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Sup, 89. Desk in the middle of the room. A security camera. There's pipes on the walls, the floor. There's a room reflected in the mirror. 89's right there. The camera used for interrogation. 89's sitting in front of me. What's your name?
Number 89.
He seems a lot more friendly this time around. The Geodude? I mean, I guess. But here's the thing. Last time this happened, him and Pewter escaped, and he was an accomplice because Renju, by the way, in a different timeline, Renju's alive. The guy with the hook that's... Like, he's still alive, and he's with 89. And Pewter and Renju are gay lovers. It's a long story. Watch the other streams. Just please. Trust me. You will not regret it. Anywho, he's gonna be a jerk to us, possibly. But he seems more helpful this time.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Do you know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu Prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
Gotcha.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
To meet you?
Meet you?
Exactly, me.
She probably just wanted to see me.
Okay. Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
Burkina Faso? What?
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17
Oh, he said this
million.
last time. That's right.
I don't have time for your jokes.
Where did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
When will the stream end? No idea. Also, physical. Welcome to AI.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Oh, well, never mind. Well, you're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right.
How you doing?
I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago.
Listen, we all knew it.
One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
So who killed Shoko Nadami?
All right.
And last time he said this, he said, I don't know, and then effed us up.
Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story.
What? Some of you guys are behind, apparently.
It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
Wow, he's being super cooperative.
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started.
All right, 89, what's going on?
The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F.
Okay.
F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there.
Dang.
It led him to despise all the evils of the world.
Okay.
One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor.
He's F.
Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly.
F for Falco.
You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again. What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Epilepsy warning. A little bit late, but sorry.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent.
It's all good, Carly.
If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated.
Gotcha.
F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened.
Okay.
That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back.
Gotcha.
F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one.
Okay.
He became an assassin.
That's you.
A lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man.
All right.
F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy.
I feel like we've heard this before.
Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras.
Gotcha.
X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time.
All right.
Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
Gotcha. So Rohan and... Are we gonna hear Rohan talk? Might be back? No worries, Rami.
I've done some research.
Yeah, we are. No way.
I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life.
Gotcha.
He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end.
Okay.
He became a hired gun of the Kumakaras. Rohan even gave him a code name.
Falco.
Falco.
Yep.
Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Gotcha. So...
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
Okay.
He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization.
I mean. Okay, gotcha.
An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another.
Dude's really efficient at killing, apparently. Dang, dude.
It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely.
Dang.
Time passed, and a few years back,
Yeah.
Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake.
Got caught, and Hitomi found him.
He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape.
Yeah.
After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last.
Dang.
But at that moment,
Hitomi appeared.
in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work.
Mm-hmm.
She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer.
Nice.
Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
Nice. What happened? What happened?
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. one final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them.
No way. Hitomi and Iris?
Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine.
Why them?
And her daughter. She had just turned 12.
No way.
Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would.
Yeah.
He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime?
Yeah.
He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought.
Dang.
He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help.
An old friend? Who?
And then...
Who'd he call? Who did he call? Who was the friend? Silence. For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. He's not talking. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What was... You mentioned a detective?
You mentioned a detective.
We're gonna have to sync with you.
Was that the whole story?
Answer me.
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else. I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter.
Yes?
Start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
Yeah, if he's not gonna give us it, we'll just go inside his brain. We're gonna access this from your brain, 89. Can't. Well, at least he's in a drug-induced coma. Dude might be tough, but not that tough.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
I hope we better handcuff 89 immediately. We better handcuff him immediately. This is about to get super dark. I just know it. This is about to get, like, incredibly dark. Who's ready to be scared? We have no information on Hitomi's house. He did love Iris's mom. And where is boss?
No, not sup. Why are
That's
you
what I
sleeping on the
say
job?
when somebody dies.
Because I want to, obviously.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
So welcome back to what we've known about AI, the Somnium Files.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Yeah.
Nanny! Yeah.
Playtime's over.
Well, okay.
Let's begin.
And stand up.
Well, but you're being a
Is
cat.
this the Sagan residence?
Yep.
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to?
What the heck?
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
Okay.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
Let's do this. Also, for those who are wondering, she's not naked. Alright, mental locks. Let's go. Mental lock number 1, the phone. Mental lock number 2, us, I guess. Mental lock number 3, the windows. Mental lock number 4, the front door. The door is closed. It shrinks.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't get close.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Alright, let's figure this out. Remove thorns, flip switch. Like to
A
check the
winter
winter
iris that blooms in the cold.
I know.
Let's pick. You okay?
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me!
This looks foreboding.
I got one!
Nice. Disappeared.
Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Yep. The phone's ringing.
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Hang up and ignore? Let's ignore it.
It won't stop ringing.
Got it.
It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
But the green is slowly fading. The first mental lock is open. Prevent the reference... Wait, what? Ignore the phone.
I guess it worked?
There's a book, no liquid. The switch is still there. There's still the picture. Prevent disturbance from blank.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
I would like to stick my hand in, please.
It is surprisingly deep.
That's what she said.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh!
What? What is
There
that?
is something.
A cork.
Well, that's interesting. Listen.
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
I mean, it's a little bit too thick for green tea.
It's jelly.
Maybe.
It's not jelly.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Let's tear.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
We are.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Ignore. I'm gonna keep ignoring the phone. I think that's the best way to go about this, is keep ignoring the phone. The more if we don't ignore the phone, something's gonna happen. It's pretty annoying, but it's still going to... You got this, Iva. There we go.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
We're in a dream.
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
I mean, true. Shrinking. Concern noises? Same. ignored the phone again.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around
Jesus.
it, whereas a ceiling fan
green.
circulates air in an entire room.
It's green, so we gotta do something with
right.
it. Can you blow on it?
Blow on it? Ah. Oh.
She's mystified.
Oh.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
There's a pot in
It's
here.
a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Well, that's
like
disgusting.
a slime.
A
Meh.
turtle ninja could leap out at any
A
moment.
turtle ninja. Oh my gosh. A turtle ninja? Let's... heat it.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
Probably not.
I do not.
Okay, wrong thing.
A pot with...
We'll drink it.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
You'll be fine.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gack.
Yak.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it.
You'll be fine.
Fine. I'll have a sip.
It's probably curry. That's not a sip! That's not a sip!
Iba? Hey, Iba!
That's not a sip, girl!
Iba!
You okay?
Thank you for the delicious soup.
She seems crazy.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
She cray-cray.
Elephant.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
A book.
Tear.
Here I go.
Just keep tearing books down, I guess.
What happened?
Nothing.
Hello? Things are happening.
What is that?
It's an eye.
Is that Rohan?
Date, what are we going to do?
Ignore. Hi. Spin in circles, spin in circles. She's just lying down.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
What? You okay?
I passed out when it looked at me.
It's still looking at you.
You have less than 2 minutes.
Yeah,
Hurry.
close the gr- Hi. Well, that worked. We'll speed through some stuff. Hold on, I got
It
it.
left.
Okay. Close the curtain.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
No, it wasn't. It was Rohan's.
You are insane.
Exactly. There's Hitomi.
What? That's...
Hitomi?
Lock 2. I'll do them later. Hold on. Ceiling fan?
It's a ceiling.
Is that like
a desk fan.
Oh.
I got an idea. So blow on it.
Blow on it?
This is interesting. What? Listen. I'm just doing things. We'll just hop around.
You've got 4 minutes.
It's a pot. It appears.
Maybe a sort.
It might also.
Yeah, like
a turtle.
No, not that. Drink.
What?
You can tell.
I would.
All right.
Don't.
Drink the soup. Drink the soup. Drink, 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 drink the soup. Drink, 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 drink the soup. Drink, 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 drink. And she's dead. And now she cray cray. Cray cray in the fake bay.
I'm kind of. What did you?
She cute though. Can we just be real? She cute though. Allez, she must have. Oh, you know what I should do?
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
Gotcha.
A book.
That's fine, Terry. Good job.
I wonder what.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a
I
library?
don't think the book is overseen
Number
much.
89. A librarian.
Probably not.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
We'll be fine.
What is that?
So,
it's an up.
Date.
What are we gonna do? We are going to close the curtain. We don't need to see you. Stop it. Don't look at us. I'm scared. Lemon. We'll do lemon later. Don't worry. I just want to get through this. I'll show off all the other options later. Don't worry. I promise you guys we will show off all the options. Close the curtain.
That eye.
Do you...
Yeah.
No. Not... Listen, we're still in serious times here.
What?
Yep. So there's a skull. There's the eyeball.
What?
Okay.
A book.
A book, you say? We'll just keep tearing them. I don't need to read them.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
All right. Guess it's nothing then.
A book.
Tear.
Here I...
Gotcha.
What happened?
Nothing.
Prevent the invasion. It's another book.
A book.
Tear the other book.
What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
It's all
That
good,
situation
Dante.
was
Stop
clearly
it.
different.
Clearly.
It's Hitomi.
Wanna kiss?
What?
Kiss her.
You... Like this? But why?
There you go, chat.
You are like one of my limbs, Aiba.
Yes.
Like an alter ego. An incarnation of me to kiss Hitomi.
Oh my gosh, Dante.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
Please.
It's
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
Touch her?
Where?
Well, maybe her...
Stop! Stop!
Her stomach, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. It's not like I'm touching her.
God dang it, Dante.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
Oh my gosh.
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now?
God dang it, Dante!
That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind.
Good. Dante.
Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? Totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
GG.
It's Hitomi. A skull. I do not see the body.
Talk to it, I guess.
Hello there. What happened to your
That
body?
has a bloody eye.
Oh, I see. You were thin anyway.
Gosh, Iba.
Say something. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person.
You are crazy.
Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Oh my gosh.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
This is the result, everybody.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that before.
All right.
A skull.
Just you can just kiss the skull. Just kiss the skull.
I must be malfunctioning. You want me to do what?
Just give it a little kissy.
I am seriously getting tired of your bone fetish.
Oh yeah, it's a bone fetish, by the way. Kissy kissy.
No reaction.
Oh, but that was exciting.
God dang it, Dante.
I do not need your report, thank you.
Okay. So I think I actually have to get the books taken care of.
A book.
There.
Here I... What?
Nothing.
A skull.
Let's throw the skull, I guess?
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
True. Very true.
All right.
I guess.
Sorry about this.
Oh, it broke.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number
Well,
89.
Not green anymore.
A book.
Read. We'll read something first.
Falco was in a bind and turned to a trusted friend.
Okay.
The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
Alright, well, let's...
A book.
We'll tear open the book, I suppose. Which we've already seen.
I do...
There is more to it. I know it's all about the book.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Tear.
What?
We're driving...
By
Yeah.
That's fine. Alright.
What?
Who is that?
What do I do?
What do you miss? Not much. I'm so close to the end, too. lock it first. I'll lock it first. Did I do it?
No! Stop!
Stop right there!
Boss? Boss? Well, we did it. I'm confused too. His friend was boss. Day 4, Monday. Guy. Is Mizuki safe? Yeah, she still is.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Uh-oh.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
What happened?
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
What?
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
What?
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing.
Yeah?
So was missing his left eye.
God damn it, not again.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
Oh, God.
What is your next move, Date?
I don't even know. Where's Boss?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
All right.
Good idea.
Gotta go. Please, we gotta find her. We gotta talk to her. Is she in here?
Not here. Where is she?
Iba, X-ray vision, please. The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, we've seen this before in Arin.
What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura?
Yeah.
To protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random?
No.
No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be clues somewhere. Well, guys, who wants to search for everything? Her desk. If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here.
Maybe if you get a high score, you get a clue.
No.
Do you really think that is the case? This isn't an escape room.
But escape rooms are fun. The electric darts game is unrelated. A chair. Oh, well, I mean...
Iba, can you hack this PC?
I will try.
Hacking. That's a cute loading screen. Hacking complete.
Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
What?
So Sejima. Why? Why? Boss?
The case remains unsolved? What? The case remains unsolved? Travis, Stop. Don't need to go that far. You don't have to keep saying the same word. I agree, but also please don't say the same word numerous times. I don't like spam at all, even if it is understandable, but please don't. Also, what? That's a great question, Justin. And same, Cocoa Pebbles. Whammy, I still agree. And also, Shadow, be true. Another lock. There's only one path to go. Let's do it. We're going to do the other path of this, and then we're going to call it a stream. Let's do the other path of this. And then we will go... We're going to stop the stream then at that point. So once again, to give you guys the little preface, this is Iris's Somnium. Before she died, there's a lot of mental locks, and we're about to get an idea on the original Cyclops killings. Or are we? I would like to hit the TV, please.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Which path usually take? No idea, and
Well,
I'd rather
this
not
is
know,
an
Travis. Please don't say
object, so...
Oop. Hi, mouse picture? The mouse picture is bloody now. That sucks. I love this noise.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that.
Okay.
Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
Need to go to the other stuff that I've not. Look at the blood. Hit the mouse. There's a gun, medicine shelf, and a mirror.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
No. That's a big no on that one, Chief.
A full
Body mirror. Is that +2? I need to reduce the time real quick.
A double door.
Open. There we go.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
That's good. Okay, 1/6.
A revolver.
Honestly, I think I'd rather just shoot it.
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot.
Nothing happened.
As I thought, this will not work.
We need a bullet.
We need a bullet. Gotcha. Bullets on the medicine shelf.
5 minutes left.
I see many.
Investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might croak.
Good job, Dante.
Was that supposed to be funny?
I thought it was funny.
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf.
Why was it not letting me pick? That's weird. Oh, it explodes. Oh, it all exploded.
What?
Well then. Froggy.
The explosions appear to have stopped.
Okay.
The explosions made the room change.
Iris, your brain is messed
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Okay. Blow it up. Blew up a frog. Froggy. Reference book.
It appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
That's great. Rip it up.
That will be difficult with it being this thick.
Nicely done. I think that TV is upset that we did that. Oh, the butterfly got ripped in half. Poor butterfly. Kermit, indeed. Also welcome back, baby. Everything changed again.
The butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
Tear and stab it?
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
Tear and stab it. That's what it says.
Just a locker.
Where's something that we can...
Just a locker.
Open that locker. There should be a knife, right? Yep.
That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Jeez.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything
Gotcha.
else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
Yep, let's go examine the knife. The kniffy. We gotta examine the kniffy.
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku.
Do you wish for me to die?
No, I do not.
But why must I commit seppuku?
In this foreign land, I believed it to be the only course of action.
I refuse.
Do you wish to speak a haiku in your final breath?
Your samurai impression is ridiculous and inaccurate. Stop that.
Alright, love
Is
it.
this Somnium starting to get to you, Date?
I'm my usual self.
That's the problem. But in any case, I will not do it.
Seppuku is death by... There's numerous ways. Usually it's death
The
by
knife
like
that
stabbing
flew
into
out
the
of the
stomach or disembowelment. I'd recommend not the last part.
It cannot be pushed in any further.
That's cool.
The knife...
3 minutes, Date.
Throw the knife.
Like this?
Nice. Throw! Nicely done.
What? I only threw it lightly.
But you stabbed it. You stabbed a bird. I punched it. I'm sorry. Might fall asleep.
An
Don't worry,
oil
we're almost
drum,
done,
television,
DNAMU.
and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it.
Same, Iba. Tear and stab it. Tore the butterfly and stab the bird. Shoot and kill. We need to find a bullet. Is there a bullet in the oil drum?
An oil...
Well, let's look inside. Oh no! Blurry sadness things! It's censored! You guys can't see this! You guys can't see this at all! It's censored! It's too grotesque!
What does this mean? Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that gun?
What does the fox say?
A revolver.
Shoot the gun.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
Let's give it a try. Twist it.
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Good luck. Aim. Fire. I said fire. Fire. You missed. Nope, you got it. Hold on. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, you killed it. Why'd you do that? You shot the tiger in the face. What a dick move, bro. Dick move. Huh? Nerdy eye. Tell me what I just saw. You saw Sojima getting made out
happened
with
during
by
that
a Blue
Somnium?
Man, by somebody from the Blue Man group. That's what you witnessed. You watched Sojima get kissed and made out with the Blue Man group.
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're
I
just
don't
as
trust
confused
you.
as you are.
I
Well,
don't trust you,
upon
boss.
further reflection, it is not so strange.
To make out with... Yeah, listen, we don't need to talk about that, Travis, but we kind of do.
Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
Making out with old man So with tits.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met Sojima somewhere.
And made out with him?
We did see Congressman Sojima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Let's no.
Not necessarily.
Exactly.
I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
First part, yeah, celebrities.
You sure about that?
Look at her face.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
Did you guys see Pewter? Did you guys see Pewter? Hold on. There's a smile. That's an Oda smile. What the heck? I think. Investigation. Yes. Hold on. I need to show you. You guys need to look at Pewter. I want you to stare at the top left the entire time. Unless I can not hear anything. Did I just unplug something by accident? Oh no. Maybe not. I don't know.
What happened during that
Okay, hold on. So there's Peter, top left.
But we're
Look
just
at
as...
him.
Well,
Just look at him.
dreams when you...
What about...
Just keep an eye on Pewter. That's not
That is a the sinker's...
That means she must have...
We did see...
We saw that...
Did that happen in...
Keep
Not
an eye on
necessarily.
him.
I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
Keep an eye on him.
You sure about that?
Just... Man, I've been found out.
Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
True, very true.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not
Smooch in
necessarily reflect her
Somnium.
actions in reality.
True.
You can't use the word smooch.
But it's a good word.
Why not?
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts.
True.
It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
I know, right? We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Pewter speak.
Date, Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door.
Putting me to
Iris.
sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
I mean, true.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
She's live. We'll ask her the questions next time. Let's go follow up on the appendix. Let's learn some words. KE Association. Kumakura Estates, the name Mama gives to the real estate companies under the Kumakura umbrella. Endorphins. Indigenous morphine released in the brain. Relieves pain, calms nerves, and creates a feeling of euphoria. Totally unrelated to dolphins. Client. An ant familiar with common line user interfaces. Judge, jury, and executioner, what F believes himself to be, generally a phrase that describes somebody who with total authority and the determination, some would call it arrogance, to carry it out. Not all that dissimilar to boss. True. Nope, she's alive in this timeline. She's still alive in this timeline. Standalone, unaffiliated, or able to exist entirely without any other entity, closely tied to the ideal of independence. Kawasaki District. Sosajima currently resides in Azuba. However, he's currently not running for office in the Minato District, where Azuba is located, but instead in the Kawasaki District, where he was born and raised. Candidates are allowed to run in any constituency, regardless of where they live. Dopamine, one of the neurotransmitters present in the central nervous system, involved with pleasant feelings, motivation, and learning new information. Posterior pituitary gland. The pituitary gland is part of the endocrine system that hangs on the lower part of the brain, not to be confused with the anterior pituitary. Primarily secretes oxytocin. Peptide hormone, a hormone with a peptide bond. A peptide bond is a bond that occurs in the carboxyl group of a molecule, COOH, reacts with the amino group of another molecule, NH2, which generates water, H2O. It has nothing to do with energetic tides. True. Let's go check our album. I forgot to pick up the thing. Hold up. Meow. Nope, we're not doing it just yet. We missed something. We missed something. We missed something, even though I picked it up and I forgot to do it. Let's go do this really quick, so we can get the appendix file. And then we'll go back to Iris. Apparently I forgot to pick this up again after I did the reset. We'll just spit it. Meow. Things. Cool. Stuff. All the stuff. Somnium scan. By the way, who wants to see lemon juice? Lemon juice? Yes, I know. We will do lemon juice. Oh, hold on. Where?
Oh, wait.
Pick. Got it. Ignore. What's this part? This is what we just played a while back.
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Stick hand in. Got a cork. And we got sadness. Book. Read. So what does it say? I forgot. I don't know.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
Alright. Let's tear. Tear. We are going to ignore. And done. Cool. Ignore the thorn again.
Agent Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Drink. Drink, drink, drink. Drinking everything. Go crazy. Elephants.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
Read. Tear.
It's a seal.
Blow on. There you go. Lemon juice. Pour lemon juice!
Lemon? Lemon. Where are you, Lemon?
You usually get a lemon with an order of karage, right?
What?
No lemon.
She seems upset.
Before we think about squeezing some on there, shouldn't we take a bite first?
Oh, if only I had a lemon. If only I had a lemon.
Okay.
Ah!
Gotcha, that signifies that we got hit.
I passed out.
Oh, we also could have ordered a lemon sour. That would have worked.
Why wouldn't I order something else entirely?
Oh, that works too.
I guess. Oh no! Times 2. Oh my goodness. Close the curtain. There we go. That's a lock. Close curtain. Okay.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
Skull. Skull broken. Book. Read. What does it say?
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good thing
Judge
or a
Dredd.
bad thing?
Yes.
Yes. Do rip. Tear. Eyeball.
What?
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
We got time, we got time. Lock. 0 seconds. And we've seen this. Oh my gosh, and then boss appears. There you go. Cool. Yay, we finished it. Hooray! We did the thing. We did it. Now I need to skip through everything again. Peter's panicking. Flow chart. Let's get back to the same place we were last time, which is down here. Man, this thing is going crazy. Begin the open investigation. Sync room. Yes. Day 3 on a Sunday. Let's go talk to Iris. It's a fun day. And Ota's gonna die, and she's probably not alive, but we're gonna go to the file and album. Alright, let's read this album. So, day 4, number 89. So we got Iris on the phone. Got images of F. Oh, and this was his beta image. I like his new image a lot better than this. That's for sure. 89B. Oh my gosh, that's creepy, Iva. And images of the room. Nice. So, 4, 5, 6 more Somnium it looks like we have to go through. Looks like we have to go through 6 more Somnium. Somnia. All of the above. We are, we've checked a lot of people's brains, that's for sure. A lot of people's brains. Thick eyeball. So, I want to see if we can do something. I know it's late, but I'm a curious kid. Man, everything's like looking weird. What is going on my sub stuffs? Let's see. Oh, never mind. He's doing the ending. I was gonna raid Bald, but he's doing the ending of the game, and I don't want to spoil a bunch of people for Last of Us. So, let's not do that. Anywho, so, that's gonna be it for the stream here today. Just to let you guys know what we have coming up. Fun times. Tomorrow, sometime in the morning, because I'm probably going to stay up a little bit longer, we're going to play Zonky Zero, and we're going to start Chapter 7, Stage 7. So if you guys are liking AI, you'll probably really like Zonky Zero if you haven't already checked it out. So be on the lookout for that. Also, we got a huge Splatoon 2 stream going on Squidman's channel tomorrow at 3. So, be there. It's the last one that he has before he moves to Korea. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's myself, Koromora, Squidman, and Spring. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a blast. And then we also got one more stream tomorrow night as well. Yeah. When's next AI stream? Good question. Depends on how my Thursday looks. And then, yeah. You can't have school. So, no worries. No worries. But yeah, 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, though, for the Squidman raid. That's going to be pretty fun. But yeah, if, I think tomorrow I was supposed to be like, yo, let's do Amnesia. But because I'm a wimp, we're not going to do that. No, Fire Emblem. Never mind, Fire Emblem. It's either going to be Fire Emblem or it's going to be something else. We'll see. So, with that being said, that was a lot of fun. AI with all the twists and turns. We are definitely a lot, going quite far, that's for sure. Things are crazy. we have the red route to finish. So yeah, 3 p.m. is when you get out. I gotcha. Are we even doing Amnesia? I don't know, dude. After duck season, I'm not even sure. I'll figure it out. Next week is actually going to be an interesting week. But I'll, yeah, on Sunday. Right now it's still Saturday for me, so yeah. But, yeah, for those who are... I'll also say this, because usually after the end of, like, really late night streams, I'll tell you guys what's going on coming up. We got some collabs happen next week. We got a lot of collabs planned next week, as far as I've been made aware. We got some collabs set up with some new people. It's gonna be a fun time, and I'm super excited. I'm super ridiculously excited for it. So that's why, like, next week is gonna be pretty busy, but it's gonna be fun. One person could definitely be in this chat right now, potentially 2, maybe even 3. Anyway, how do you want to do 100% of this game? Are you sure you want to do this? It's gonna be an additional streamer. Yep. Travis, I'd appreciate that. I'll compile that into another stream, and we'll do that middle of the day. No, Shadow, it's not just you. There's a few other people here as well. No, there's a few other people. Don't worry. It's quite a few people. Anyway, so, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed AI, the Somnium Files. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, night, or evening. My name's Katapi, and I'll see you guys next time for more Variety Gaming. See you guys later. Peace. Bye, everyone.